I have a local band here in the studio called Black Sugar. Hi guys.
Hey, how are you doing?
Would you like to introduce yourselves and let listeners know who you are? We have vocalist and a guitarist here.
Yeah,
Alex
I'm
and
Rob. Short form for Create. I use that as a nickname. Singer for Black Sugar.
And my name is Alex. I play guitar, and just two of us tonight here, and it's going to be good enough for a little bit of acoustic session, some chatting, and playing some good tunes.
Absolutely. Tunes off the release that you've brought in today. This is your debut.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about? Well, how long have you guys been around, like playing around in the Vancouver scene?
I think it's been about almost 3 years.
Yeah.
We've been playing the odd clubs here and there, and trying to make a following and a name for ourselves.
And so that it's yourself, Alex and Rob. Are you the main songwriters in the group? Or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have another pretty big creator, I guess, is Tristram, who's our drummer, keyboard player, very talented.
Yeah. And of course, this is you have a show coming up very soon.
Yes, we do. We're playing the Railway Club on June 15th.
June 15th.
Friday night, 11 p.m.
Friday night, yeah. So this is Black Sugar. We're talking with Rob and Alex. And in terms of like the origin of the band and influences, it's the thing I just love to ask most about with bands is what influences you're pulling from the different members, because quite often they're diverse. I'll start with you, Rob. Like vocally, can we talk about any great vocal heroes?
Influences would be, I guess there's a bunch of them. Don't know where to start, but
A lot of people say he sounds like Chris Cornell, and I kind of agree.
I was thinking about that actually.
yeah, but that's not really a big influence.
Yeah.
Okay.
I banged my head to Skid Row, Sebastian Bach when I was just a young teeny bopper. Born Young, Black Sabbath.
Yeah. Actually, you did bring up Cornell and Alex. It's funny you mentioned that because I was just on the bus actually. I'm gonna grab this book. I won this. Nardwar gave me this book. Nardwar, who's in the studio, donated to his show for the fund drive that we have here, and this was a prize. This book was Grunge is Dead, all about the Seattle music scene, and so I was just reading about Soundgarden again on the bus, and were they a big act that might have influenced you? Or?
Well, we jam quite often, and all of a sudden we find ourselves sound like Soundgarden-ish, and people walk by and they say, hey, is that from this album, Soundgarden? And we're like, no, we're just jamming.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'm not sure if it's a good thing or bad thing. Are we trying to get away from it? I don't know. So we'll see what happens, Still, we create music together when we jam, and there's a lot of energy in the room, and it's enough for us to play. Rob starts to sing just one simple melody, and then it just grows right away, which is the best thing you can use and experience from music. That's what we're here for.
It's magic, yeah. Well, let's get into a track right now. Do you want to do a live one straight up?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So this is Black Sugar. This is the first time I've done this actually. This is live in the studio here. So go for it, guys.
This song called "Burning One Down."
Everything is feeling really fine when you're walking in the grass, when you're walking in LA, and no one really knows who you are, even if you're there, walking on this path only in LA. Burning one down, burning one down, burning one down. You turn it around, burning. You can even speak in Spanish, living in LA, 'cause no one will say, as long as you're feeling the way you do, 'cause everyone one's here to stay. Summer starts in May, only in LA. When you're burning one town, turn it around. You're burning one town, turn it around. You're burning one town, you turn it around. When you're burning one town. A sentimental stranger sin when you're smiling again. Oh, and as long as you're not leaving, yeah, we'll be smiling again. In LA, as long as we can see the simple life, when you're walking in the grass, when you're living in LA. Hey, burning one town, you turn it around. When you're burning one town, you turn it around. When you're burning one town, you turn it around. When you're burning one town. You're walking in the grass, you're hiding from your past, never gonna see your life has begun. Walking in the past, you're hiding from your past, never gonna find the place in the sun. Walking in the grass, you're hiding from your past, never gonna see your place in the sun. Walking in the past, you're hiding from your past. When you're burning one down, as you turn it around. When you're burning one down.
Especially, you know, this is a test of good songs when they translate to acoustic guitar and voice. I mean, there's nowhere to hide. It's like, this is, you know. But I can imagine with full volume, you'd generally do that electrified. Yeah.
A little bit more power, but it's kind of a slower song, I guess.
Yeah.
And it is one of our newest songs. This is pretty much our last new one that we wrote a couple weeks ago, I would say.
Oh wow. Yeah.
We're all excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let you guys listen to it for the first time.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Have you ever lived in LA yourself, Rob?
Actually, I took a trip to LA there in September. Yeah, I just brought some good memories and
Yeah.
got me inspired, and we wrote a song.
Yeah. Well, what were your impressions of the city? Can I ask where you kind of went, or it's such a.
I went to Rodeo Drive, and we did the boardwalk, and I think that was around the same time that Liz Tyler died, so they had her picture on her star with flowers all around it and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big city.
Yeah. Well, speaking of big city, I mean, we're here in Vancouver, and it's, you know, there's so many scenes here musically, would you be able to describe what maybe part of the scene that you're part of here, and you know, are there any bands that you kind of have a kinship with, or are you still in that sort of stage where you're just trying to work it out yourselves?
Yeah, pretty much. We're still, because you know, there isn't a lot of really good bands out there, and it's kind of hard to try to find a band to connect with, because you always want to have that connection so you can go do shows with them, because you know, most clubs are not going to hire just anybody off the street. They want to know who these people are and
what their circle is, and
what kind of a name they have for themselves. So it is kind of tough, because we're still in the, I guess, in the back scenes, and we're a rock and roll band, and I like, for myself, I don't really know too many really good rock and roll bands out there. It's a lot of I guess peak listening bands that are out there. That we're kind of trying to settle down in that pocket, but
well, I mean, the strength of that song was pretty amazing. It's so new. It's not on this EP that I have in my hand.
Yeah, we just wrote it a couple of weeks ago, right?
So this EP we have Nothing Matters. Yeah,
Nothing Matters.
Nothing Matters, and So, what can you tell me about how this release came about? This is the debut.
Yeah, that was our first, serious, dedicated time in the studio with wonderful engineers and producers. Such great experience for us as well. We recorded that EP at the Mushroom Studio, which is in Vancouver, Kitsilano area. And some of it we've done in Gastown at the Warehouse Studio, which was such a great experience as well.
It was awesome, Brian Adams.
Oh.
He's got quite the mic collection there.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. And yes, that EP came out really well. We were proud of it, and we pretty much give it away to all of our friends and whoever asks for it, and we give it away in the shows. Whenever we play a show, we just tell people, hey, you like the music, you have this CD, this is for you.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, come on down, June 15th, Railway Club for your free CD.
That's right. Well, let's get listeners more of a taste. Let's get into another acoustic track. Live in the studio, this is Vancouver group Black Sugar. Rob on vocals here and Alex on guitar.
Yeah, we're going to do another song here called 100 Ways to Die. This is a tribute to Bon Jovi.
Okay.
No, this is a song that we're trying to do for soundtrack for the next James Bond movie.
Okay.
We will meet somewhere in the world, and we will stand together as one. And one day we'll always be together in heaven. Yeah, heaven. But I know 100 ways to die, and I can't go on. How can we all give this a chance? Just give me one good reason to kill, and I can't believe there's nothing out there. 'Cause I know, yeah, I know it's unknown. Unknown. And crossing paths somewhere in the future, and we will stand together as one. And one day we'll always be together in heaven. Yeah, heaven. But I know 100 ways to die, and I can't go on. How can we all give this a chance? Just give me one good reason to kill, and I can't believe there's no one out there. 'Cause I know, yeah, I know it's unknown. I know. One good reason to kill. But I know 100 ways to die, and I can't go on. How can we all give this a chance? Just give me one good reason to kill, and I can't believe there's no one out there. 'Cause I know, yeah, I know it's unknown. Unknown. How can we live in this world so cold? when we fall from the darkness until the day we grow old. And why do we hate when all you need is love? You're falling from the line, you need a chance to carry on. How can we live in a world so cold? You fall from the darkness till the day we grow old. And why do we hate when all you need is love? You're falling from the line, you need a chance to carry on.
Thank you, Rob and Alex from Black
You're
Sugar.
very welcome.
Wow, that's sounding great here in the little studio. So that 100 Ways to Die. Yeah.
A little James Bond song.
Yeah, definitely a little riff. Yeah, great. Rob, that's a powerful voice. How long have you been singing for? Like,
Actually, I just discovered the talent yesterday. No, I've been doing it for probably about 20 odd years.
yeah.
I took a little bit of vocal coaching. She just kind of showed me on my way, and I listened to a lot of Skid Row and Sebastian Bach, like I said. And,
Yeah.
you know, just put that favorite performer that you like to listen to, and just try to get that voice down as correct as you can.
Yeah. And Alex, what's the accent we got in here?
I'm originally from Russia.
Yeah.
Russian background, Eastern European boy.
Hey, those Russians.
How did you immigrate here with parents?
No, just on my own.
Yeah.
Honestly, for music,
Wow.
I've been also listening to those great rock and roll bands from the West Coast. You name it, Nirvana, Jimi Hendrix. I remember when I was 14, I would come back home from school and play that Woodstock concert. Jimi Hendrix, twice a day, every day after school. Get inspired, pick up a guitar, and just practice and practice and practice. And all I was thinking about is just I want to go there and show them how I can play guitar and experience the music out there and meet the people, great musicians, producers, studios, you name it. It's all here. I love it.
Great. Well, we're talking with Alex and Rob here from Black Sugar. Thanks so much, guys, for coming in. So just a reminder again, the show is Railway Club,
June 15th.
June 15th here in Vancouver.